Hello guys, it's me Sean Scarlett. If you like my videos, remember, can you please, if you don't mind, can you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sean Scarlett. Sean Scarlett, it's all one word, Sean Scarlett, with two Y's at the end, Sean Scarlett. Okay? And please like my videos if you do like my videos. And this is my part 4 to my DVD collection. The last time I did my DVD collection, I did the up to Fast and Furious 8 and Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I'm going to do the rest of going up here. Here is my Dark Knight trilogy, Batman. And you guys don't know, I love Batman. Batman's a great superhero, fictional superhero. It's the Dark Knight trilogy. The Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. See, this is the back cover, the box set. Batman Begins, that came out in 2005, I think. And then The Dark Knight, that was 2008. Yeah. And The Dark Knight Rises, that was 2012, I think. Yeah. And here are the DVDs. Batman Begins. And if you guys don't know, in a few years, like in 2035, Batman, the character, he will become public domain. Just like Winnie the Pooh is. And maybe make that into a horror, or maybe make it into a action or a thriller or a comedy, or maybe a fantasy or a science fiction one where he goes back in time. There it is. The Dark Knight trilogy. And you guys don't know, the Dark Knight trilogy became so famous, yeah, and it also became infamous. But in 2012, a real life guy who got inspired by Heath Ledger's Joker, he actually went to a cinema in America, and he bunch of pew pew pew, hurted a bunch of, killed a bunch of people. He did, that's a guy who got inspired by Heath Ledger's Joker. And also in the movie Dark Knight, it was Heath Ledger's last performance playing in any movie ever, because he passed away after the movie came out, didn't he? He did, yeah. And here's Dark Knight Rises. This is it, Batman. And Dark Knight Rises has Bane in it. Bane, I can do his voice as well. There's no drugs in here. That's what he sounds like. He sounds like that. There's no drugs in here. He is defeating you. You have respected my authority. They made a parody of that in South Park episode where Cartman says, "It doesn't matter with my plan, but you should have respected my authority." Do you guys like it? Here's my other DVDs. Here's Haunted House. Guys, if you guys don't know, this is actually stars Marlon Wayans, Essence Atkins, Creditor, and the entertainer Nick Swartenson and David Kayancha. Marlon Wayans, he was in the 2 Scream movies and 2 Scary Movie. Now he was in the 2 Scary Movie parody films that were a parody of the Scream films that came out in 1996 to 1997 to 2000 and now to present day. And this is it's like a parody of it's like Scary Movie. It's a parody. It's a parody of a Paranormal Activity, the film that came out in 2008 or 2007. Yeah, this guy is like a ghost or a demon somewhere in his house, and his girlfriend is called Keisha, and she moves in with him. It's good, it is. There's a priest called Father Dog. That's his girlfriend. And that's it. Malcolm, that's the character Malcolm. That's Marlon Wayans' character plays, Malcolm Johnson. And it takes place in 2012. Yeah, it's good. Here's another comedy horror film. It's called Deadheads. It's about these 3 zombies. One's called Mike. One's called Brent, and the other one they name is like a zombie who goes ooh. But these 2 main zombies, they get injected by this serum that makes them smart and that can talk and be able to breathe and be able to talk and move and that and listen and read and that. But they're still undead and they still can't breathe. But they're not like the regular zombies. Regular zombies just eat people and go ooh. They find this other one, and they call him Cheese, who goes, ooh. Yeah, and that's one of the main captors who's like in the army or the police, I think. That's Brett. He gets a piece of wood, patch him, and he's got a yellow shirt with about a sheep and a jacket on, and he has glasses, and that's the back. It's good. I like this comedy. It's good. It's comedy. And I've got Austin Powers collection. Austin Powers, The Enter the Man of Mystery. This came out in 1997, the same year that Titanic came out, and the same year Men in Black came out. Oh yeah, bye. $1 billion. I love these movies. Good. This is part 2. In each of these Austin Powers movies, there's always a different love interest. Austin Powers, the spy who, shagged me. This came out in 1999. That's the same year the South Park movie came out. South Park, Bigger, Longer, and Uncut. That was a good movie. I love that movie. That's a Colin film. And Gold Mama, this is the last Austin Powers film. It came out in 2002. And in this, it stars Michael Caine. He plays Austin Powers' father, Nigel Powers. Yeah, and Mike Myers plays Austin Powers, and he also plays Mini-Me. And he also plays Dr. Evil. So at the end of this film, you find out that Dr. Evil is actually Austin Powers' twin brother. Yeah, and there's his Mini-Me. There's a clone of Austin. That's a clone of Dr. Evil. And that's his love interest. That's it. And I've done this, but yeah. Alright. Here's my Friday the 13th series. I love Friday the 13th. This is Jason. The guy with the hockey mask. He has machete and a shirt, and he go around killing people with machete. This is Friday the 13th. From Crystal Lake to Manhattan, the Ultimate Edition DVD collection. This has all the DVDs. This has all of the 8 movies. Friday the 13th, Part 1. They came out in 1980. But in the first one, it was actually his mother that was the killer, not Jason. Jason didn't show up till Part 2. Part 2 came out in 1981. That Jason had Jason that first appeared as a sack over his head. And he didn't get the hockey mask until Part 3. That was his first time he wore a hockey mask, when he was Part 3. That came out in 1982. Or 1982, yeah. And then then Friday the 13th the final chapter, that came out in 1984. That's where they had to kill Jason off. Then Friday the 13th Part 5, The New Beginning, that came out in 1985, I think. And that film had a copycat killer. It had a different person that took over the role of Jason with the hockey mask, but it was a different person killing people. And Part 6 is where they brought Jason back. Jason Lives. Yeah. And in the final chapter in The New Beginning and Jason Lives, they have a main character from the Friday the 13th franchise. He's called Tommy Jarvis. His family got killed by Jason, and he tries to get rid of Jason and try and stop him from coming back so he can get revenge on him. In Part 6, he accidentally puts a big bar of cemetery fence on him, stabs him with it, and then he gets struck by lightning, and then Jason comes back from the dead, because he opens up his coffin to see to see if he's still there, and because he wants to destroy it, put petrol over it and burn him alive, and then Jason goes on a killing spree, killing people. And this is Friday the 13th, Part 7, Jason, the New Blood. This is my favorite Jason look. He has like half of his mask cracked at the side, and he has a chain around his neck, and you can see his rib cage from in his stomach and his body part. Yeah, you see. and Friday the 13th, Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan. That's it. And let me get the other one. Ralphie, move. I'm just getting the other one, okay? The other one, last one. What was the last one? I'm just looking for it. Yeah. I can't find it anywhere. It's Jason Goes to Hell. That was the last movie they made. That's the last one DVD I have. But I can't find it anywhere. Let me see. Jason Goes to Hell. No, I can't find it. I'll show you guys next time. I'm gonna show you some of it this whole time. Yeah. Here's the Purge movie, my Purge DVD collection. The Purge, the free movie collection. This is The Purge. The first one came out in 2013. In this movie, it's about, plot is that for 12 hours in one day, all crime is illegal, including murder and other crimes like arson.
You mean legal? Legal, not illegal.
Yeah, like legal. Yeah. All crime is legal.
Yeah.
Means it's okay to do for 12 hours, like murder, assault, abuse, all crimes, arson, burning stuff, everything. And the first one is about a family staying inside their house, bunkering down. The second one is one of my favorites. So is the third one. I only like the second one and the third one. The first one is okay, but it's a bit boring. I like the second one better. You know, The Purge, Anarchy, and the Purge, the election year. Front cover. It's good, this film. They should make another Purge film where they set it on Halloween. That would be an awesome one. Or everyone's set on like maybe Christmas or I don't know, any other day that's creepy, like Friday the 13th maybe. And here's my box set my uncle gave me. It's the Amityville Horror, the complete season 1 to 6, 73 episodes, 23 disc in one box set. And the Amityville Horror, has different stories in each episode of the series. It's good, it is. And in the series, it stars Evan Peters. You know, the guy who played Jeffrey Dahmer. He played Jeffrey Dahmer in the Dahmer series. Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer series that came out in 2022. That was good, I like that series. He also played Quicksilver in the X-Men prequels. X-Men First Class, X-Men Tales of Future Past, and in X-Men Dark Phoenix. He's good, I like him, he's good actor. See? This is my last DVD I'm going to show you. It's Beavis and Butthead, Do America. This film came out in 1996, the same year that Space Jam came out, and the year the first Scream film came out. This stars Beavis and Butthead, and you guys don't know, Beavis and Butthead was a cartoon that was created in the 1990s, back in 1993. So these two teenagers called Beavis and Butthead. They're both best friends, and they hang out together, and they watch TV a lot, and they go, and Beavis says, "Fire, fire, fire." That was cool. And Buddy goes, "That looks like a dork. That looks like a truck. You're a dumbass." Yeah, I love Beavis and Butthead, one of my classic cartoons ever, created by Mike Judge. That's him, Mike Judge. This is the first movie. Alright, if you guys like this video, please put down comments down if you like it. Okay, bye guys. Thanks for watching, bye.